everyone. Is this okay? Can everybody hear me? If not, okay, thank you very much for some sign of this is good. Okay. So, since 1986, the Mayor's Youth Employment Program, known as MyApp, has been working to prepare Charlotte's youth for future employment. The program provides young people the opportunity to learn on the job and gain the skills and knowledge they need to become a part of a strong future workforce. MyApp offers hundreds of students paid internships in private, public, and nonprofit sectors each summer. I'm proud that this program is a part of the city of Charlotte. And I'm even more proud to announce a new important partnership with Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools and Mecklenburg County. This year, MyApp will double the number of internships available for students and will provide over 800 opportunities for youth. Imagine 800 people, young people, learning to work and to live in our community. We know how important it is to have a skilled, trained workforce in the future, and we are helping our students become a part of that next generation. The first step in doing this is to provide types of work-based learning opportunities, and that is exactly what MyApp does. It provides for a good paying job, allows students to explore different career possibilities, and shows them what it takes to succeed in this workplace, in our workforce. Those skills that we talk about often as soft skills are very much needed today. We want this experience to be available to many of our youth, and we want to do more because we think, and in fact we know, that when we can make it possible for children to participate, that it's going to actually give us the ability to stop the divisiveness that's present in our community and to change the economics for many families today and tomorrow. Career development is critical for all youth, and that's why we've doubled the size of this program. Work-based learning opportunities provide experiences that will help young people stay in school. And that's an important factor. Again, achievement, academic achievement, enhance social skills, enable success in life. 1,500 students have already gone through career training and could participate in this career development program today. These students are ready and willing to work and want to learn. This community owes our young people the opportunity for these jobs to help them grow. If we really believe in the future of our city, we've got to believe in the future of our children. This is why all of us stand here today. I'm going to now turn it over to Dr. Wilcox from Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools to continue the discussion of this partnership and its importance to our community. Dr. Wilcox, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Lyles. You've been a long friend of CMS and a champion for both equity and for public education. So on behalf of hundreds, perhaps even thousands of students who will benefit from their experience with MyApp, we want to say thank you. Thank you for your partnerships. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. I also want to say thank you to County Manager Dina Diorio for Mecklenburg County's strong partnership with us and for the city in making the Mayor's Youth Employment Program a vibrant and viable way for our students to prepare for careers and their futures here in Charlotte and Mecklenburg County. It's probably impossible for me to overstate how important MyApp is as a program to our kids because it does create opportunities that have powerful effects that last for a long, long time with our young people. The Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools are committed to making sure that our kids are ready to succeed in life. The opportunity to begin building a future and to learn skills in the workplace is essential. And that's exactly what the Mayor's Youth Employment Program does. It shows our kids what the workplace is like, and it gives them the skills to succeed in that workplace. But it's just important to remember this, that the MyApp internships show kids that we believe in them and that this community is moving beyond words into actions that create opportunities and access to economic viability. Again, there is a message here that's important for all of us today. The work that we do on the Opportunity Task Force is fundamental to our current commitment to equity. And I want to say to the community that if we're serious about creating economic mobility and equity, there is no bigger lever to pull than that at CMS and public education. MyOp is a key part of our district's commitment to access for the future of our kids. This program fits seamlessly with our focus on career pathways and on programs that equip kids well to engage and experience the workplace. Right now, it's important for me to point out that we have 19 career pathways in our technical education program for our high school students. It's a diverse mix of opportunities, and we plan to expand it in the coming years. Our kids today can begin careers in architecture, manufacturing, automotive tech, digital design, health careers. They can design careers in food science, public safety, and more. So we're very excited about what the future holds for our kids. In many of these pathways, our kids can not only earn dollars, but they can earn certifications or advanced credit in college or university. So we're really excited about what this says for the future of our young people. It's important for each and every one standing here today to know that we are expanding our programs, and we are going to have even more announcements yet this spring about the expansion of these programs for our kids to take advantage of their skills, their knowledge, and their interests. CTE is important to us, it's important to the city, and it's important to the county. Thank you for the wind here. These pathways are at the heart of our commitment to providing an education that is equitable. We want every school to offer a viable and effective curriculum. We want all of our schools to offer high-quality educational programs. Career and technical education is a big part of those efforts to create not just equity in schools, but to build that opportunity that I've spoken of and to build a life that leads to well-paying jobs and family fulfillment. And it opens the doors to a brighter future for all of us. But we're not the only ones that are excited about this. Most importantly, our kids are excited. Right now, we have 1,500 young people who are ready to step into an internship. They've taken the CTE courses, they've participated in the pathway that interests them, and they're ready to go. As the mayor announced, we have almost 800 young people that are going to be in internships. That's double the number of last year's. I want to say that CMS wants to play a part in this as well, and so we're going to have up to 75 young people who are going to participate in these internships. Thank you. Tracy, you should be particularly hard because I upped the game on you a little bit right there. I simply want to say to you today that, we have many partners who help to make this possible, and I want to thank them for doing that. Not just our friends here at the city and at the county, but we have a number of other folks. And if you want to engage with us in this work, I would point to the CMS Foundation. Sonia Gant is helping to organize some efforts within the system to connect both kids to projects, but also the finances that help to drive this. So again, if you have other questions about this program, please talk to Sonia. Sonia is leading this effort on behalf of the district from within inside. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to a number of key partners. I'd like to say thank you to Charles and Bank of America in particular. They've been a solid stand-up partner for CMS throughout the years, and they continue to expand that partnership with us today. To our friends at Belk, to Siemens, and across this county, other large and small manufacturers, we want to say thank you very much. We've learned so much from our partners in the Southwest Coalition of Businesses. We've learned a lot from our partners in North County. And again, we want to say thank you to each and every one of them for providing opportunities for our young people. I want to say thank you to the city of Charlotte for letting many of our young people come and spend time learning and kind of grasping their future, to Mecklenburg County as well. So let me say thank you to you on behalf of the 148,000 kids we're privileged to serve each and every day. You have created a bright moment in their future, a bright moment in our community's future. And once again, I end by saying thank you, and I turn this over to the County Manager, Dina Diorio. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Wilcox. Mecklenburg County is a steadfast partner in the effort to improve neighborhood quality of life through a community engagement strategy that ensures children are safe, succeeding in school, and supported by their community. As you heard, the Mayor's Youth Employment Program has been doing great things for our city and our county and our town since 1986, and the county is really glad to be a part of it. It's an outstanding example of the effectiveness and importance of public-private partnerships. We want to make sure our community has skilled, trained, and a ready workforce that can support all of our local trades and industries, including technology, health science, construction, and the environment. The Mayor's Youth Employment Program is a big part of making that possible. Mecklenburg County is committed to providing internships through our various departments. In fact, we'll have more than 10 departments represented at the Charlotte Career Discovery Day on April 17th. That's where we hope to meet some really great potential interns. The job mentoring, coaching, and valuable hands-on experience that students receive as part of the Mayor's Youth Employment Program generates much good for our community, and we really want to keep it going. As you've heard from the various speakers, the Mayor's Youth Employment Program is doubling in size. That's great news. And in fact, Mecklenburg County will go from 99 interns last summer to 120 interns this summer. Thank you. But it's also a call to action for businesses in this community to step up and host more interns. The experience that our students gain from you is also an enormous opportunity for our community as a whole. We are building the workforce for tomorrow, starting today. Our young people are the cornerstone of that effort. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dawn Hill, and I manage the youth programs and business partnerships for the city of Charlotte. And I was also an intern. I got my start when I was 14 years old as an intern in the Mayor's Youth Employment Program. And so the relevance of that today is not that I have come full circle and I'm now managing this wonderful program that's over 30 years old, but my start came at a bank that was located at the corner of North Tryon and Trade Street, and it was NCMB. And so when I started there, when they opened their doors to a young intern over the summer to come in and just do files, just put files away, that was it. It was a unique experience because I got my alphanumeric start. I can definitely do that to this day, and I got that start from that internship. So Bank of America's footprint was planted that day, over 30 years ago. They are just as involved and just as a part of this footprint and the fabric. You heard several of our leaders talk about the economic mobility study and the relevance, the importance of the partnership, Mecklenburg County, CMS, partnering with the city for this effort. It is just as important to have the private and public partnerships, and for that reason, I want to let you hear from someone who has definitely stepped up with Bank of America to invest in Charlotte's youth, and it's a good example of that public-private partnership. Charles Bowman with Bank of America.
Thanks, Dawn. I'll bet that everybody standing here remembers the first time you got paid. You remember the first job you had, you remember what you were doing, and you know how much it meant to you. So that's why Bank of America is especially proud of our involvement. We've been involved with the Mayor's Youth Employment Program since 2012. Over that period of time, we've contributed over $600,000 to that effort, and I'm proud to tell you we're going to continue that effort this summer. Our contribution will take care of about 80 students who will have probably their first job opportunity interning with a business and getting paid. That's really important for our commitment to economic mobility. We talk about that a lot in this community. We're on a journey to do better in that regard, and this is a great first step. You've heard the city, the county, the school system talk about how important that is, but what's really important is this public-private partnership. We cannot go anywhere in this community without that, so we're particularly proud to be here with our public partners. And we encourage every business who may hear this, if you're standing here in the audience, you're hearing this on a newscast, please join us. Please come to the table and help us forward the path of economic mobility for the young people in Charlotte-Mecklenburg. Thank you.
We also want to thank some of those other private sector businesses. who are here, who have helped us to create not only internships but also apprenticeships. And so transit management, industrial electric, and several others, definitely Siemens and others who are here. Thank you so much for your commitment. And we hope that you in the private sector will, as Charles says, come join us at the table to help us to create economic opportunities for our youth. Thank you.
Are there questions from anyone? If there are no questions, all of these folks behind me will be glad to do a one-on-one interview about their experience working with the program. I want to say, again, reiterate what we've already said. Making a difference with economic opportunity, continuing the public-private partnerships, making sure every student in this community, in our school system, has the ability to see success in work. So that's what we're trying to do. Join us in the effort. Thank you very much for attending. Have a great afternoon.